everyone, it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. Today is April 3rd. Yeah. And this is, I believe, Charm Chatter number 41. I should have looked, but I did not. So I am here in the dining room because I thought I would do the 23 Bago Day questions or whatever. So if you hear any noise, my husband is outside rotisserie a chicken. Yum. And I'm in the house doing pretty much nothing. Well, no, that's not true. I am crocheting. So what am I working on? Well, an update on the curtains. They are on the, I have a double window in my kitchen, and then I have a door. So I put up the double window, and they're on the wall, and I would show you, but they're not done. I put them up there, and then I've decided they need to be a little bit longer. And I started making the circles to make the flowers. So I have enough circles, I think, done to do one more row all the way around on the double window, and enough of the inner circle. It's like 3 stages of the circle. So I have enough of the inner circle to go around the the valance and the swag of excuse me, of the inner circle, of the center circle for both the door and the window. And oh, excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. I am not sick. I just excuse me. A dry throat. Just water. Sorry. I know, boring. And my eyeballs are just like that. I can't see. I need to get away from that thin yarn. Between the shawl that I made and now these curtains, the shawl was like a number 1 yarn and the curtains are a number 2 yarn. I can't see straight anymore. So I did make the little center circles, and then I have to do the next size circle bigger around that, and then I can put them on the wall. And I don't want to show them to you until they're completely done, but they end up on the wall. But they're really cute. I like them. I'm real happy with them. And I think I want to do some, Mary Maxim, I got a catalog from Mary Maxim, and they have a number, I think it's a number 2 weight. It's a Vanna Choice, actually, I think. Vanna something. And they have it in white, and they have it in red with a sparkle going through it. And I'm thinking I want to do some kind of curtain for my kitchen for Christmas. In that yarn. A lacy, maybe some kind of peppermint looking red and white curtain. I don't know. So I've got it in my cart at Mary Maxim. And they also have a really good sale, by the way, on the big skeins of some Red Heart Comfort, Red Heart Chunky. I don't know. They're like $10 and $11 skeins of yarn for $4. So I have several of those. I have like $80 worth of yarn in my cart, and I keep saying it's a really good price. You should buy it. Don't need any yarn right now, but I really want to buy. And they have the Colorscapes in there, really cheap, like $2. I shouldn't be telling you this because I haven't placed my order yet. Anyway, I'm like debating because I don't want to really spend the money during this COVID thing, and I don't need the yarn, but the red and white yarn, I really want to buy that because it's on sale pretty cheap. And I want to do curtains for my kitchen for sure. So that's up in the air. What got me to that story now? Oh, it's skinny yarn. And I don't know how much high lace, I don't know how much skinny yarn I want to work with again right now. I kind of got a long list of things I want to make with skinny yarn, but it's making my eyeballs crazy. So Chloe is over for a little bit, and she said that a coworker has a little boy that is 1.5 years old and does not have a blankie, and she feels terrible, and she wants him to have a blankie. So I saw a turtle blanket in the Mary Maxim catalog, and I thought, I am going to make one of those. But I don't want to spend the $50 on and I don't really read patterns anyway, so I'm going to make it up as I go. So I had this yarn. This is Dreamweaver from my discount store, and they came in 2 pack of 5-ounce skeins, so 10. And it's a 6-sided hexagon, right? Is that what that is? So it's 6-sided. So I use this like in the middle and then attach one on each side. So I used all but this much of 2 skeins to make the 6 sides, and now I'm using Impeccable. That doesn't have a color number on it or a colorway or anything. This is Impeccable Fern, and I'm putting it as an edge around all of this. I got 7 of these total, and then I'll make the head, which will be a hood, and because I'm kind of stealing their pattern, but I'm not, I'm just copying their design. I'm not, anyway, so I made hexagons, and I'm double crocheting around the edge here, and then I'll connect them and try to figure out how to make a hood on there, because I really don't know how to do that. But this is nice thick yarn, and it doesn't make my eyeballs crazy. So I'm going to try to work on this while I'm giving you the answers to the 20 questions. And the turtle actually pattern, they won't sell you just the pattern. You have to buy the kit. Well, I don't want to buy the kit because I don't want to use the yarn colors that they had. I want to use this yarn because, I mean, look at when you put the edge on there, it's like adorable. I think it looks just like a turtle shell. I love it. And I didn't want to buy the yarn, so I tried to buy the pattern, but you can't. At least I can figure it out. So I have to now figure it out all on my own. And I think I've done pretty good on the hexagons. That's what they are. So enough ado about that. Let's get on to the 23 favorites. Color. My favorite color is purple. Genre of music. I'm going to say classic rock. Yeah, that's pretty much rock and roll. Classic rock. You know, stuff from my generation. Favorite food. I don't know that I really have a favorite food. I love chocolate. I love pasta. I love meat. I have foods that I don't like. I'm not big into seafood. And I can't eat anything real spicy. If it's made with peppercorns, forget it. That burns my mouth. I have a very sensitive palate as far as heat goes, so I don't eat anything that's got hot sauce. I don't eat anything, like I go for wings, and the hottest I get is honey. I like honey mustard. That's as hot as I go. If it's hotter than honey mustard, forget it. I can't eat it. And even some honey mustards are spicy for me. I don't hardly even eat ketchup because some brands of ketchup are too spicy for me. And it has gotten worse as I've gotten older. So that's a odd thing, but that's the truth. Let's see. So that's a soda. I do not drink pop. I had acid reflux when I was in my early 40s. Real bad. Like the acid was coming up and burning the back of my throat. And I quit drinking pop at that time. And that's been like 15 years. I just don't like it anymore. Like I've tried when I'm really thirsty and there's no water in the house, you know, I don't have a bottle of water near me or whatever. I'm always drinking a pop and my drink is gone, and I'll try. Just give me a sip of that, and I don't like it. I don't drink carbonated waters, even flavored waters that are carbonated. Nothing. I just try to avoid carbonation on anything. I do drink socially. You know, if everybody's having beer or whatever, I don't like the taste of beer, and that's also carbonated. But I will drink Jamaican Me Happy wine coolers, and they're from Seagram, so they're really not even wine. I don't like wine either. But these don't actually taste like alcohol. So, and I like that particular flavor. So I will drink those, but it'll take me like all day to drink one, just so that I look like I'm drinking with everybody else. I'm not opposed to drinking whatsoever. I just don't drink carbonated, and I don't like the taste of alcohol. So here's a drinking thing about me. If I'm drinking and I want to like really consume some alcoholic beverages and get a little crazy, I'm doing shots. And I don't even care what I do shots of. So, there's just no, like, casually sipping something, get a buzz on. I can't do that. Just let me have a couple of shots. I'll get my buzz on, and I do that a couple times a year. I'm just not big into it. Not that I'm opposed to it. For me, it's just not my thing to be drunk on a semi-annual basis is good. So if you see me drinking a wine cooler, it'll be making me happy, and it'll be like one for the day. Just because I'm just not a big drinker, alcoholic drinker, and I don't drink soda at all. So that's my beverages. I mostly consume water and coffee once a day. Animals. Well, everybody knows my favorite animal is an elephant. I have ridden on an elephant once, and then I found out that the animal was severely mistreated, and I felt really bad that I paid somebody to ride on it. And I didn't really even want to ride on it. I just wanted to pet it and be around it. But PETA has since taken that animal away from those people. So good for her. And, she went to the animal sanctuary, I think in Tennessee, the one that does not allow you in there to pet or see or visit or watch or anything with the animals, which is a good thing for the animals. Bad thing for me, because I would definitely go there and check them out, because they get to be like pretty much in their own, on their own. But they have a website. Maybe I'll try to link it at the bottom of the video. And then other than that, I like dogs. I'm a dog person. I like horses. I mean, I like all animals. There's not really animals I don't like. So domesticated, I'm a more dog person than cat person. Not that I'm opposed to cats, but cats shed. I would never have a hairless cat, because I think it's kind of gross. Nothing, no offense to anybody that has a hairless cat. I just think they're really, looks like I don't know, spooky looking if you ask me. I don't want a hairless cat. I don't want a hairless dog either there, so there goes that. There is such a thing, and I wouldn't have that either. They look like they're naked and scary. So my favorite holiday would most likely be Christmas. If my birthday could be a holiday, but it's not, so not really. I don't even care if I have a birthday. You get to that point where you really don't want to see the number go up. You don't want to see it stop going up, but you don't really want it to go up any higher than what it is, unless you can retire. Then that's a good number. So yeah, my favorite holiday is definitely Christmas. It always has been my whole life. Let's see, favorite book. I don't know that I have a favorite book. I do have a favorite series. I love, when I read, I tend to read, and I don't actually physically like to hold the book and read. I listen. I do audiobooks. There's an app that you can get for your library. It's called Overdrive. The company actually is housed in the city that I live in, but they work with libraries all over the country, all over the U.S. I don't know about outside the U.S., but they definitely all over the U.S. And you download the app and you get the books from your library for free. So that's what I tend to do, because I love books. I love stories. I love to get involved in a good story, where you get to know the characters. And so then I never want the story to end. So I want there to be many books about them if I like them. But I can't crochet and watch my stitches and follow the words in a book. So I do audiobooks, and I love them. And I listen to audiobooks in my car. I listen to audiobooks while I'm shopping. I have a headset, and I, go to the store. I mean, not right now, but, well, we've got Corona going on, but, because then I just get in and get out. But, I'll listen on my headset while I'm cleaning, and, I enjoy that a whole great deal. So my favorite book series is called The Black Dagger Brotherhood, and it is by J.R. Ward. I also like, by J.D. Robb, Eve Dallas, and I can't think of what the name of the books are. But Eve Dallas is the main character. I really like those. I do get into the sci-fi romance kind of books. So I read the True Blood series. I did read 50 Shades of Grey. I read Twilight. I read Hunger Games. I like those kind of books too. So I don't really have a favorite. I just have, if they come in a series and like sci-fi romance in general, I like those too. Some scary, but not too scary. I don't like history books, stuff like that. I don't care for. Pizza topping. My favorite pizza is white sauce. So some people call it ranch, but it's usually not a ranch, but it's a white sauce with chicken and bacon on it. That's my favorite pizza. My favorite pastime is obviously crocheting, spending time with my family if I'm not crocheting, or crocheting and spending time with my family. We like to camp. We like to travel. My husband likes to follow the birds of prey. He likes, to watch the eagles and hawks and things like that. And I enjoy doing that with him. So when we travel, we tend to travel to places that we can do that. I like nature from my car. No, I do like nature. I'm just not a real physical, active kind of woman. So I will go on a, hike, but the older I get, it's got to be an easier hike than when I was younger. I like to boat. I like to do outdoor activities, but I like to be lazy about it. We play cards with our friends, on like a Saturday night or whatever, we'll get together, mostly with family. We'll play cards, and I do like to watch movies. Pretty much normal stuff. Let's see, past TV series. Let's see, I just binge watched Tiger King, which I'm like, what? But the thing that happened in Zanesville, Ohio, if you have watched Tiger King, I remember that happening, and they killed all those exotic animals because the dude let them out. You have to watch the series, and I don't want to give it all away, but when it comes to that part about Zanesville, Ohio, I mean, I live in Ohio, I remember that. It was very sad. And I'm watching Ozark right now as well. Season 3 just started, but I just started Ozark, and I just got to season 3. TV itself, series, I've been watching Manifest. I've been watching Prodigal Son. I do watch Dancing with the Stars somewhat, usually, but I lost a stitch. Oh, there it is. Okay. I never watch live TV. I don't like to watch commercials, so when I watch TV, it's always recorded. We recently changed cable stations, and I don't have all the shows that I used to record. I don't have recorded. So I think American Idol is back on, but since I don't watch any commercials, I never know what's even coming up to be on. So I think I'm missing American Idol, and I might have missed Dancing with the Stars if there's been one in the last few months. And I think I just missed the last one of those, but I used to like to watch that. I don't know. Roy and I don't tend to like, we have many TVs in the house, don't get me wrong. One of them is a smart TV, so there's only one that we can watch like Netflix and YouTube and stuff on. The rest of them are just cable. There's one in our bedroom that I think we put it in our bedroom probably 2 years ago. I think we've turned it on 3 times. There's one in the man cave. I don't know if he's ever turned that one on. He probably has. He probably has watched some basketball or whatever up in there when I'm trying to watch something else. On the smart, because we only have one smart TV. I don't know, we're not we used to watch TV a lot, and since the corona, we've been watching more, but we keep going to like Netflix and all that. We haven't been watching much on the actual regular TV, except for The Governor comes on every day at 2, and we tend to watch him. So I guess I'm mostly watching The Governor at 2 o'clock, and that's really kind of boring, but informative. So, you know, you got to stay up on what's going on here. All right, enough of that. Let's see. TV series, fruit. I like apples. I don't know. I like watermelon. I like honey melon. I like a lot of different fruit. Veggies, not the biggest on veggies. Ate corn. Well, I mean, I like salads. I like, I don't like the little tiny cabbage things. I don't eat those. I can't eat a lot of cabbage. That doesn't agree with me so well. But I don't like those little tiny, what are they called? Brussels sprouts. I don't eat artichoke. Well, you know what? I do like artichokes in a dip. Artichoke dip or whatever. I eat that. But I've never tried to eat like artichokes. So, I don't know. Salad, regular salad kind of vegetables. I eat those. I eat corn. I eat peas. I mean, who doesn't eat those, right? I'm not generally real adventurous with my food. I like a lot of different foods, but I'm not real adventurous with food. Anyways. Subject in high school. I don't know, general curriculum. That was a long time ago. I have no idea about subjects in high school. My favorite actor. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite actor or actress. I have a favorite singer. That would be Billy Joel. He's my fave. I have seen him in concert only once. I've not been. Roy likes Bruce. We've been to a couple of Bruce Springsteen concerts. I've not been ever much of a big concert goer. Roy went to more concerts before we were married than he's able to go to since we were married. Well, now that the kids are grown and everything, he can go whenever he wants, but now he's tightwad and concert tickets are expensive. And the only one really he cares to go to is Bruce. So, oh, but I take that back. We did go see Phil Phillips. We've seen Billy Joel and Elton John. They did a concert together, and we did go see that. We're kind of more stay-at-home kind of people. We don't go out, and Roy doesn't like crowds. So, and we've been married 33 years. So, history way beyond us is like ancient. So, and he doesn't like to be anywhere where there's a big crowd. So we tend to not do crowd kind of things. Let's see, actor, singer, superhero. You know, I have to say, I like Aquaman because that dude that plays Aquaman, I don't know what his name is, but he's hot. Comedian. I mean, this is probably politically incorrect to say, but I always used to really and truly love Bill Cosby. He was hysterical. I'm sorry, he's funny. I think I like the older comedians that aren't necessarily really dirty. I used to like George Carlin, and like he would say dirty stuff, but it wasn't filthy dirty. Like one of his famous skits was the 7 words you can't say on TV. So he would like use a lot of curse words, but not nasty. You know what I mean? And I'm not prudish. It's just sometimes people think things are funny that I think are just demeaning to people, and I don't like to watch that or listen to that, and I don't find the humor in it. Let's see, what's next on the list? Favorite season, anything warm. I don't particularly. I live, excuse me, in northern Ohio. In the wintertime, in the late fall to spring, which normally is at least 6 months of the year here, 7 months, we get no sun. There is no yellow globe in the sky. It's very cloudy, and you get that sad disease. I don't necessarily get sad or depressed, but it's when the sun comes out, it's a lot cheerier. It's just, everybody is cheerier. And if you live in a sunny state, you would probably never quite understand that. Like the real difference in the attitude of people when the sun starts to come out. Because we do live in northern Ohio under a cloud. We used to say 9 months a year, but the last few years it's been warmer and sunnier, less snow, which snow brings clouds. So I like the sunny months. Let's see. Movie. My favorite all-time movie is probably Dirty Dancing. I do like chick flicks. Mamma Mia would probably be my most recent favorite movie. Probably because it's Chloe's favorite movie so it's a movie that we share, that we like, and we watch it quite a bit, and so it has a lot of good memories. Amanda likes it, I like it. God, I've been talking a lot, and this is going on for a long time already. Smell. I don't have a sense of smell. I used to love the smell of lilacs and roses. And I have a lilac bush in front of my house that I had my husband plant. He bought it for me for Mother's Day one year. Put it in front of the porch so that when you open the windows, the smells would come in. And we have wild roses that I would never let him cut down, and they are the ugliest roses. They are not at all a pretty rose, but oh my goodness, they are wild and they smell fabulous. Just a small bouquet of those roses would smell up the whole inside of the house. And the same with the lilacs. And I would bring them in, and the rose bushes at the back of the yard. And so we would cut flowers and bring them in. And the lilacs, just open the windows and let them, let the smell come in the house. But I don't have a sense of smell anymore. I don't know why. I quit smoking after 35 years of, or 35 years of smoking. I quit, and then my sense of smell went away. Strange. Something wrong there. And I really just don't like going to the doctor enough to figure out, to go and figure out why I don't have a sense of smell. There's a lot of smells that I miss, but at the same time, there's a lot of smells that I don't. When my coworkers complain that, have you had to deal with that guy with the terrible breath? Doesn't bother me. They all walk away from go like, nah, he don't bother me at all. Then the sad thing is, then they say, you go deal on that table. Like, I don't want to deal with that guy. It's got stinky breath either. Even though I can't smell it. But that's funny. Kid, I don't know what that means. Do I have a favorite kid? No, I have 3 kids. They're all my favorite. And then I have 4 grandkids. They're all my favorite. I have favorite kids that are nieces and nephews. I mean, I don't understand that. Favorite decade? That doesn't really apply. I don't care what the decade is. There was no decade that was, that was the greatest or whatever. And favorite YouTube channel, of course, would be my own, right? So I think that's all I got for you today. Thanks for hanging out. If you stayed the whole half an hour almost of this video, congratulations. If you didn't, I don't blame you. But I would like to say thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for participating. If you have a YouTube channel, do a video. People need something to do for the next month. I don't know about anybody else, but we just found out we're quarantined again for a whole nother month. It was 2 weeks, so that'll be 6 weeks at the end. So trust me, people need something to watch. Do a YouTube video. If you don't have a channel, do a YouTube video, and anyway, start one. Why not? It's free. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.